About this JSON, we'll be reading this JSON into the C sharp. So this is how this JSON is. We form this objects, and these are the values. So after every object, we put this comma to separate object. So now this JSON, we are going to read into the C sharp type. C sharp type, it means we will be creating one class, and these will be the properties, public properties, student name, age, is present, and subject. So when there will be a property, how this properties will get decided. For the student name, we can see this value is a string. So this public string student name will be the property. For age, public int age will be the property. For is present will be a boolean property, public bool and is present. Same for the subject, it is a array of a strings. So to create this class manually, it may take some time. However, there is a provision into this Visual Studio to paste special. I'm copying this JSON and I'm just putting as a paste special as a JSON class. So it's created a default root object, and these are the public properties got created. However, this class I can change to, let's say, student class, as it says students. So a student class I created, and this is a student name, age, is present. These properties got created from the JSON content. Now this JSON I have already copied, and I'll be putting into the string variable, string, let's say JSON, simple JSON, and I'll put this double quote, and this is a JSON value. So you can see these values, this all the object values as it is, it's got created into this class. So now this JSON is in a serialized format of a JSON type, and we'll be deserializing into the C sharp type. To deserialize, we can use a namespace of using System.Text.Json. So this namespace will be using it. From this namespace, we'll be having the provision, or having the facility of getting the classes of like JSON deserializer, JSON serializer. So here, after reading this, after having this contents into the JSON variable, will be using a var. The student will be deserializing this into a student type. So I'll say student data. So this student data equals to, so the class JSON serializer. So this class provide a functionality to serialize objects or the value types to a JSON, and deserialize JSON into the object value types, and like vice versa. It provides both facility. Now our activity is to deserialize this JSON into the type of a student of C sharp type. It's a class. So deserialize. This method I'm going to utilize as this t value is a student. So what it does, it reads a UTF-8 encoded text representing into the single JSON value, in a single JSON value into a t value. So here this deserialize method, I'll be deserialize this method into the student class. So here is a student, and passing a content of a JSON document is a JSON. So after passing this JSON document, what will be the data available for us? So all the details of the student name and this value, so whole contents of here in the form of property name and the value, it will be available here. We can print this data to read it into the like a console screen. I'll say here JSON data colon. So to format this output into this in a well formatted data, I'll say like this. These are the JSON contents we have, and for this JSON content we can put each and every value of this JSON data as like this. Just simply student data dot, all the properties are accessible, like student name and then age. So here we'll be having this age property. Next one property we have is present in a class, and for the array values we'll be using this collection here. So student data dot subjects. So those subjects will be printing on separated by the space. So here I have this student data. So this subjects will be putting as an item, plus this space will be putting and separated by this space. And to stop this console dot read line, I'll put this one, so we'll get this clean output here. And now run this JSON to know the contents. So you can see this content, how it is visible here. So all the values from the JSON got available into the C# type. Student name, age is present in class, and these are the subject.